TCU fans cheered as the women's basketball team left for Alabama today to play in the Sweet 16 this weekend. Been quite a journey for the team, and along the way, star player Hailey Van Lith revealed a personal and emotional issue she wanted to make public. Fox 4 Stephen Dial live on the TCU campus with more. Stephen.
The TCU's women's basketball team is having a historic season. Star player Hailey Van Lith has been in this position before, but she's choosing this tournament to talk about something personal, mental health and depression.
That's what I mean when I speak on suffering and pain. Is like I didn't even want to live. So like to come from that to this is incredible.
That was TCU star Hailey Van Lith on Sunday, moments after making school history, winning in the second round of the NCAA tournament. With her team in the spotlight, she opened up about her battle with depression and suicidal thoughts. The conversation continued in the locker room.
When I was younger and in college, I was suicidal. I was heavily medicated, and I felt trapped, and I didn't. And you would never know because I was having a ton of success on the court, but internally and in life in general, like I was ready to be done.
Before the big team send-off for the Sweet 16, Van Lith told me the turning point for her was the death of Katie Meyer, a soccer player at Stanford who took her own life.
When I decided I needed to get help and get serious was when I think I saw the story about the Stanford goalie who had committed suicide. And my parents were scared, my family was scared, my best friend was scared, and you just know that more people are going through it than are willing to talk about it.
Van Lith credited the culture at TCU and getting a sports psychologist. Her coach talked about her courage.
Hailey's impacting lives that we will never even know about because of the platform that she has and who she is. So it is really, really cool. More proud of that. And her testimony, you know, that's more powerful than any game we've won.
I accepted God's challenge of sharing it, and so now I need to walk in it, and I'm so glad that it's been received well and it's helped a lot of people out. That was the whole point.
The TCU Athletic Department has a full-time sports psychologist on staff to aid any of the players on any of the sports teams. I'm told that position has been in place for a number of years. Turning to the court, the team will play Notre Dame on Saturday in the Sweet 16. They beat Notre Dame earlier this year, Clarice. Hopefully, they can do it again.